EA Sports is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the National Football League. And we're just about ready to get this one started. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Sproles from the 5. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
They line up in a one-back set. Gives it off. The defender gets him to the ground. A gain of 6 yards. That brings up second down. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Rivers calls for motion right. Off his back foot. Defender gets his hand on it. Jackson was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Turbo. Come on, big touch. 48. That's right, Lucy. 48. No, stay up. Let's keep him back, D. Hey, man. Let's
Drops back. Rolls right. Batted away. Tomlinson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's fourth down. The Chargers lining up to punt. Cyphers is the punter. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Rushing takes it at the 23. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
On the ground, left side. And they get him around the 37-yard line. A dive comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 37. Manning steps up to the line, 3 wide receiver. Calls this one at the line.
Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, look the stretch.
He drops back. Gets rid of the ball. Tackled at the 45. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
He may have changed things up. Under heavy pressure. Brings it in. And he made a great open field tackle. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They hand it off. Brought down behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Manning changes the play at the line.
You said sleep. Play it. Let's get it right here. Play your assignments, man. Screen here, Twan. Screen.
Manning hands it off straight ahead. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. A dive picks up 2 yards with the carry. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 41. Manning lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Watch the reverse. Let the belly flip. Watch a hard count. Here we go, D.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 21-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
Manning is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time. Manning changes the play at the line.
Reset it, reset. Hey, don't get that ball out. You got close left.
Get your hands up front.
Play smart, man. Watch the slam backside. Hit him in the mouth. Let him lead.
Gives to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. A dive gets 6 yards on the carry. The defense is in the nickel. He's changing things up.
20. Hey, no. 20. Apple, inside. Get it back. Safe. Numbers. Let's hit him in the mouth. Go, baby, come on.
Manning back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He's brought down at the 11. Clark gains 4 yards and a first down on that reception.
Nice job by the quarterback in that situation. He saw the blitz coming, simply got the football out of there, and picked up the first down.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Base. Watch the ball.
Manning hands off. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Let's go left.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Raider. Let's go.
Again with the run. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. The back just found some daylight and got it in for 6.
I always say making the hole is the hard part. If you give any one of a number of backs a hole that size, they're going to be able to pop it in there for a touchdown. Nice blocking there by the big guys.
Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Tomlinson alone in the backfield.
Come on, baby. Blue 45. Alert, run.
Rivers hands it off. Tackled around the 29-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They line up at the 29.
Keep coming.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Toby 32. Come on.
Rivers goes with a play pass. And the back has some running room. And they get him around the 36-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Here's the give. What a quick move. He gets to about the 47-yard line. He just fooled a couple of those defenders out there to get the first.
Those little juke moves are just so effective. A lot of times the defender just gets his weight shifted to the wrong foot. You cut back the other way and pick up a big first down.
Play action. He throws right. And it's caught. Tomlinson picks up about 3 with the catch. They line up at the 50. Tomlinson alone in the backfield. Huge pressure by the defense. Brought down at the 34. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Rivers gives it up the middle. He's dropped at the 30. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. From the 30-yard line, San Diego comes out with an I formation. Rivers hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, and that makes it third down. San Diego comes out with 2 tight ends. Again, he'll get the call. He's brought down at the 22. It looks like he's just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
Here's the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Rivers hasn't missed yet. Dumps it out right. Tackled right around the 20-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Set down, the kick is up, and right down the middle. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. From his own goal line. Drilled at the 29-yard line. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. Indianapolis using an audible. Looking to throw. And they're coming after him. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
A dive on a counter right side. He's dropped for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Manning calls an audible.
Ace, ace, ace.
Back to throw. Surveys the field. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Sproles fields it at the 30. And they get him around the 43-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Ace backfield this time.
Let's go right.
Cut. Regular. He's right. Come on, let's go.
They'll throw on first down. Dumps it out left. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Real. You got it. Green 88. Green 88. You ready? Left. Stay outside him.
Rivers gives it left. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Tomlinson gains around 6 yards on the run. San Diego lines up in a bunch formation.
Tiger. Come on, let's go. 3-7 quarterback.
Play action. Gets the pass off. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Here's the give. Tackle right around the 36-yard line. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. San Diego lines up in the offset eye this time. He's tackled at the 33. That's a 3-yard gain.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Come on, D, let's go off the field now.
Let the hook it.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Throws it short. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The pass is incomplete. They could not convert on third down. What do you think, Chris? Punt it here or go for the field goal?
Well, either way, this is a tough situation, and on that third down call, if they had picked up just a few yards, it certainly would have made this field goal easier.
And this one will go for a touchback. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Indianapolis using an audible. Looks to pass. Scans the field. Makes the reception. Fumble out of bounds. And that was a little bit of luck on that bounce.
When they talk about you have to have a few things bounce your way if you're going to win football games, if that thing bounces any other direction other than out of bounds, this offense is in big trouble.
Boot. Come on, guys. There you go, G.
On the run, he throws it. Brought down around the 33-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Reset. Right, who's right?
Hey, back. Seam.
Queen. Numbers, watch the scrum.
Manning will hand it off. He's pushed out at the 46-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
From the 46-yard line, they line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Inside.
Keep your eyes open. Play. Let's stop him right now.
Buffalo. You got that?
Drops back. Not much time to throw. And it's picked. To to the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. And that was the worst possible place to throw that ball.
Yeah, especially because that guy was playing defense, and that guy not only will pick you off, but he'll put points on the board. What a play.
So they're ready for the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. San Diego is up a field goal. Not a bad kick. From the 5-yard line. Dropped at the 34-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Manning steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield. Manning changes the play at the line.
Gotcha.
Throws on the run. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Sees something and changes the play.
Reset.
Let's roll. Empty, tag him.
Left. That's all we got.
Back to throw. Short pass to his left. Knocked out right around the 40-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Fires it out. Brought down at the 25. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
We played a quarter. The score is 10-7. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's get off this field, man.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Hold on.
Hey, 10. Stay in your lane. Hey, get out. Hard count. Get it back. All right, let's keep it back. Get it.
Manning is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
There we go.
The Colts motion to the right side. Calls this one at the line.
Turbo, single, peel one single. Other side.
Back to throw. Rifles this one out to the middle. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
Blue 45. What's the hard count? Blue 45. What's the call? Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Handoff to the right. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Solid hit with a safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Again, he'll get the call. And they get him around the 28-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Go get it, man.
San Diego motions left. Play fake. Rockets it out. And the tight end is wide open. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Gates takes off to the left side. Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. And they get him there for the sack. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
The offense faces another third down situation here as they line up. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to throw. He needs to get the pass off. Brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He fields the punt at the 16, and they get him at the 33-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll set up shop at the 33. Adai lines up as the single back. Indianapolis changing their play. Looks to pass, and the defense has a heavy rush. Completed. At the 40, tackled right around the 30-yard line. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
Offense with 1st and 10 once again after that big gain through the air. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Drops back to pass. Gets the throw off. Just can't find the range on that one. Adai wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Indianapolis lines up with 3 receivers. Manning calls an audible.
Reset it, reset, reset. Hey, watch the sideline. Goes right. Let's get a stop. Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo. Roger. All right.
He drops back. He throws right. Brings this one in. Great open field tackle. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Changes the play. Drops back to pass. Here's the pass. Deflected and broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Yeah, we got you.
Full start offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. kicks this one deep. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 27. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll go from the I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Watch the run now. Watch the run.
Rivers set to go to the air. Short throw to the right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Alert run, alert run, alert run. Hang on.
Tomlinson gets the carry. They tackle him for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Back to pass. Throws it short. And he can't make the catch. And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
Cyphers punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Rushing fields it at the 31. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Come on, baby. Hit him in the mouth. We got action, baby. Who's rough?
Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 42. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Go, go, go.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
Come on, dog, let's go.
He drops back. Defense closing in, tips it away. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. 3rd down, a couple of yards for the first. Ball on the 42-yard line.
I got him.
Manning changes the play at the line.
Get your hands up front.
Hey.
Yo.
Get him back. Let's go get it.
He needs to get rid of it. The pass is away. Pass is complete. And they get him at about the 7-yard line. They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out, keep this attack going. Right now they have the defense on their heels.
Inside.
Let's go left.
Let's go. Come on, man, let's go. Richmond. Play your assignments, man.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Boy, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
The kick is up. It's good. Indianapolis is up a touchdown. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Cromartie fields it at the 2. They get him at the 25. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Tomlinson gains about 2 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He drops back. Short pass to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 40-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Here we go. Get him blocked. There we go.
They hand it off. Brought down around the 43-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That brings up second down. Indianapolis lines up in a dime defense here.
Scatter. Stay right.
They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Tomlinson gets about 4 yards on the play. Third down, 4 yards to go here. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Roger. 48. Down. Hey, watch this, man. Come on, let's go.
Left call.
Somebody make a play.
Another run. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Looks like he might have just gotten enough to convert for the first.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
Friday.
Rivers looking to throw. He throws on the run. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
We're talking about brilliant.
Huge hit at the 43. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Tomlinson alone in the backfield.
Blue 45.
Setting up play action. Drops the sure pick, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
D-line.
San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield.
Green 88. Come on. Green 88. Let's go. We make a play.
Rivers drops back. Not much time to throw. Knocked out at the 41-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. San Diego comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs.
Regular. We up. Lou. Mirror. All right. Green, 2 man.
With the pass, it's completed. He's brought down at the 37.
You know, you can say anything you want about Peyton Manning, the great size, the arm strength, all that other stuff. But I think that his study habits, what he knows about defenses, his coolness under pressure in big game situations, all that sets him apart.
Hey, nasty. Close right, Lucy. Draw screen. Hey, watch the screen.
On the ground with a tailback. He lost yardage on the play, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Come on, baby. Close, open right. Hey, man, let's go. Right. Reload.
Manning will look to pass, looking for a receiver. With the catch. He's dropped at about the 47-yard line.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler. arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Manning calls an audible.
Boot, 20. Boot, 20. Numbers, watch the scramble up front. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Rush. Close up. No, you're good. Hey.
Back to throw. Passes to his left. It's incomplete. Harrison was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Reset it. Roger.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Let's get that ball back.
Games, 22 press. Games.
Which way, Roger? Slap. Hey, regular.
A dive on the run. He doesn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Regular. Hey, combo.
Let's go. Fargo.
Manning back to pass. Surveys the field. Makes the catch. And they get him around the 43-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Smith is back to punt. He'll try to keep this one out of the end zone. He punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Tomlinson is the single setback. Tomlinson on the handoff. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. 2nd and 4 now. Ball on the 26-yard line. Split backfield here. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Halfback picks up a yard.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Tiger. Regular.
Tomlinson again. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Cyphers punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Makes the fair catch. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. The Colts line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. The Colts changing their play at the line. They hand it off. Dropped behind the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Get on. Right, left. Now let's see what they got. That's hot then. What we got? In them long.
He fakes it. Passes it out. Catch is made. 2 minutes left in the half. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
That's all we got. Here we go. Let's keep it down here.
Drops back on first down. And he caught it. Tackled around the 49-yard line.
Reggie Wayne has really developed into a big play receiver. I think when he first got in the league, he was a little bit more of the possession guy, but he has a nice release off the line of scrimmage, good moves down the field, and the ability now to really change the game with some big plays.
Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Come on, little hustle, little hustle.
Hey, watch your sideline.
Let's stop him right now.
96 mirror. Gotcha.
Looking to throw. He throws it, and it's completed. And they get him at the 40. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Watch throw. Opposite. Alert run.
Fakes to the back. On the run, he throws it. It's picked off. So the defense just picked off their third pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Wide. Trick. You all right? Go.
Throws on the run. Brought down at the 32-yard line. San Diego calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. 2nd and 4 coming up here. 1 minute left to play in the first half. He drops back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his left, and he's out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Looking to throw. Fires it left. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
The Chargers line up with 3 wide. The Chargers put a man in motion to the left. Looks to pass. Under heavy pressure. There for the reception. He's going to be tackled for a loss. No gain on that completion. The Chargers line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. San Diego uses motion. Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. 2 tight end set. Manning changes the play at the line.
Watch the hard count. It's on 3. Mirror. Watch the call.
Up the middle with a fullback. And they get him right around the 26-yard line. And the fullback busts through there for around 7 yards. From their own 27-yard line. Manning steps to the line of scrimmage. Single set backfield this time. And as we head to halftime, the score is 17-10. Not a bad kick. Gathered at the 6. Brought down at the 31. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Manning comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. They're changing the play. Manning takes it back. And the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Just about a 1-yard gain. So that'll make it second down. A dive alone in the backfield.
Come on now.
We stopped the run.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Empty, take him.
Let's roll. Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo. We up.
Watch the back, whoever got the back. Let's get off.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped around the 35-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Let's go. Correct. Watch the fake.
Drops back with the hard throw out to his right. And he will lose yardage on the play. They back up 8 yards on the play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Gets the punt away. Sproles fields it at the 31. He's brought down at the 48-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 34. San Diego comes out with an I formation. Here's the give. Cuts back and he's dropped. Tomlinson gains about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Chargers come out in the ace formation. The halfback with the carry. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line's going to really struggle.
Makes the grab. Tackled at the 29-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. And after that miss, the score remains the Chargers 10, the Colts 17. He drops back to pass. Guns it right. And he's depleted at the 49-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Indianapolis changing their play.
Watch the reverse. Let's get off this field now. Robo rim.
Back up.
Hot.
Real.
Let's go.
Manning looking to pass. He throws right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Reload. Right.
Get your hands up.
A dive on the handoff. He didn't get back to the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Calling an audible.
Hey, you can get ready to play some D, baby.
It's coming out quick.
Hot. Yeah, we see that screen. Run around, left. Roger.
There's a play fake. Dropped an easy one. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. And they'll down it at the 1. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Here's the give. He is hit hard on the play. Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Blue 45.
Rivers hands it off straight ahead. Brought down around the 10-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. They line up at the 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. The halfback with the carry. And they didn't get it. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for it.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Hey, let's go, baby. All right, blitz. Let's hit him in the mouth. Hey, regular.
Drops back on first down. Goes through his read. There for the catch. He's pushed out right around the 16-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Calls this one at the line.
Hold on.
Now, play it.
Overwatch, red man.
Regular. You got it. Get it. Please, look. That defense, get out. Go.
Fakes to the back. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at about the 9-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Come on, y'all, watch those quick out.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Down. Dre's line. Hey, don't get that ball out. Let's go. Overload. Alert run. Solid, close one.
The halfback with the carry. He lost yardage on the play. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Changing the play.
You all right? Come on, baby, get on. Other side. Come on. Hey, nasty. Come on, D. Hurry. Get him blocked. Hey.
Looks to pass. The pocket is collapsing. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Goes for the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown. They can really put up some points quickly with their passing game, huh, Chris?
You know, Tom, that's exactly what we expect to see out of these guys. When they start to click, they can do it as well as anybody throwing the football.
And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Sproles from the 3. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Raider! Stay inside right here.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled at the 21. Not much there, maybe a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Not much time to throw. And he catches it. He's dropped around the 36-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Setting up play action. Short throw to the right. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Rivers gives it up the middle. He got depleted. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. And they use motion. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He's there for the catch. Tackled at the 46-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Feeds it to the back. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. A nice pickup of about 8 yards, and that will bring up second down. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Tomlinson again. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Sets up the play action. Comes down with it. He's pushed out at about the 41. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
Scans the field. Incomplete pass. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Manning lines up in the shotgun formation. Manning changes the play at the line.
Come on, baby. Let's go now. Let's go. Hey. Go ahead. Somebody make a play. Keep your eyes open.
Back to throw. Rifles it out there. Knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Come on.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Mirror. Goes right, Lucy. Bang right. New call. Correct.
He drops back. Looks down the field. Gordon bats it down. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Valued at over $3,500.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Sproles fields it at the 37. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The Chargers line up with 2 tight ends.
Oh, he was trying to make plays.
Tomlinson takes the handoff. He fights forward to about the 43. Tomlinson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 43-yard line. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. He drops back. Gets the pass away. He finds the tight end in open space. Tackled at the 20-yard line. And they pick up the 1st down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Here we go,
Tomlinson takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. A couple of yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 8. Looks like 3 wideouts this time.
Green 88. Green 88. Let's get off this field, man. Tango off the top. Tango off the top.
Rivers drops to throw. Surveys the field. Makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Tomlinson picks up 2 yards with the carry. Only 5 yards away from the goal line. Rivers comes to the line under center. 2 tight ends this time. Rivers calls for motion left. Setting up play action. Moves to his right. Brackett bats it away. Chambers was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Offset I formation in the backfield. Play fake. Brings it in. And he's knocked out around the 1-yard line. Completed pass gives them a solid gain through the air, but they'll wind up just a little short of the marker.
I just don't like the play call there. You have to take a chance to throw the ball beyond the 1st down marker to give your offense a chance to keep this drive alive. Now you have a really tough decision to make.
Set down. The kick is up. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 3. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Lining up with 3 wide. Indianapolis changing their play. First down, looking to throw. Is there for the catch. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Changes the play. He's dropped for a loss. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Hard count. Let the hook it. Hey, watch the sideline. Hey, come on. Mirror.
He drops back. Passes the ball. What an open field tackle. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
The Chargers bring in the nickel package. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning drops back. He throws left. Goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Hey, watch the screen.
Hey, back. Team.
Hey, 4 cones. They're gonna run.
Fargo.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Cromartie bats it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Manning calls an audible.
Reset it.
No. Let's get some energy. Let's go. Let's get it.
Drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. Tackled at the 39-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. The Colts come out showing 3 wide. Calls an audible. Short throw to the left. And he's hammered at the 32-yard line. Harrison gains around 7 yards with the catch, and that's good for a first down.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Regular. Reset it. Let's go now. Let's go. Keep coming. Let it grow. Come on, man.
Defense is getting pressure. And they get him at about the 3-yard line. And that was a huge gain through the air.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
Indianapolis looks to take a commanding 3-score lead here. A dive lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide.
96 mirror.
Go, go.
Correct. Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo.
Come on, come on, come on. Hey, don't get that ball.
Manning back to pass. Dropped behind the line. They lose 4 on that one.
Well, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Manning changes the play at the line.
Come on, lock him down.
Watch the fight. Watch the fight.
The defense has him surrounded. He's dropped around the 3-yard line. Nice passing catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Regular. ADO here, ADO. Play ball.
Hey, don't lose your fight.
Come on now.
Another run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Set down. The kick is up. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Decent kick. He'll take it from the 2. Drilled at the 27-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Watch the hard count. It's on 3. Solid. Close left.
Give to the tailback. Tackled at about the 31. Tomlinson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go right.
Let's go. Close left. Over right. Alert run. Close right.
Rivers set to go to the air. He throws on the run. He makes a great open field tackle. They'll gain 4 on that pass play.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Wide. Trent.
He's hammered in the backfield. You cannot give up ground like that when you're trying to pick up a 1st down.
Well, obviously on 3rd down, it's all or nothing. The guy's trying to make a play, trying to run around and pick up that 1st down, and that one just never got going.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Rushing fields it at the 26. He's brought down around the 40-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Manning lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. Calls the play at the line.
Buffalo. Let's go.
Throws right. It's picked. And they get him at the 34-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Zebra. Middle.
Tomlinson on the give. And he's drilled at the 32-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. Flips it out short. Hit and dropped behind the line. That play loses 2.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Green 88. Green 88. We got close one.
Rivers drops back to pass. Throws it short. And it's caught. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up 4th down.
Tipped pass.
Ball is turned over on downs by the offense.
They'll set up shop at the 31. First down, 10 to go. Indianapolis comes to the line with 3 wide. Indianapolis changing their play.
Come on, let's go. Put it up, put it up. Loosen.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 36-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Manning back in the shotgun. Indianapolis using an audible.
Ace. 3-7, fullback gap. Move up. Correct. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. 44. Right. Correct. Correct.
Little handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
The line.
Big 10. Hey, play the run. Right, Buffalo. Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Right.
Back to pass. Short pass to his left. Steps out around the 38-yard line. Wayne grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. Gets the punt away. Sproles takes it at the 21. Tackled at the 31. The defense really took charge the last time they were on the field. The offense will take over at the 31. Rivers is under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Rivers sends a man in motion. They'll throw on first down. Throws the bullet to the right. Out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. That reception is good for 7. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. He drops back to pass. He throws it. He catches another. He's dropped in the open field. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
They tackle him for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Guns it left. Brought down at the 42. Completed pass, good for a gain of 10 or so. 3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield.
Overwatch, red man.
He drops back to pass. Gets the throw away. He's dropped at the 34. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
He looks to throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. And they get him around the 22-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Back to throw. Throws out right. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Come on, D, let's go. Tiger. Team's right. Let's go get it, baby.
And they're coming after him. Batted away. Hester wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second down.
Just 5 yards from a touchdown now. Lining up with 3 wide.
Come on, D. Luke 45. Luke 45. Touch. Overload. Rough left. Touch.
Get your hands up front.
He didn't get back to the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Steps up in the pocket. He gets in for 6. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Heath from the 7. Drilled at the 29-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. A dive, the lone back. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Tennessee. Correct. What's that screen on here? This dude right here tight.
Sets up the play action. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Another positive game, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well. So you have to give him those little throws.
They go with the run. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Only one man back. Manning calls an audible.
Reset. Tight right. Close left, over right.
Go. Come on, lock them down. Let's play ball.
Hey, you get ready to play some defense.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled at the 46-yard line. A dive gets 6 yards on the carry. 3rd and 3. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. The Colts motion to the left side.
Here we go, D. Let's go. Come on, baby. Now. Watch me draw.
Manning is going to be sacked for a loss. That was a great time to dial up the safety blitz.
Safety blitzes are so tough to account for in the NFL. Plus, you have guys that weigh about 210 pounds, typically very athletic, great quick pass rushing moves. We're seeing more and more sacks come from the safety position.
Smith will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And that was an excellent chess move by their special team.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it checkmate just yet, though. You know, they'll probably have a couple more chances to get down the field and try and get back in the game, but, man, it sure would have been a lot easier if they hadn't been buried inside their own 20-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Scans the field. Makes the reception.
Chambers
Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Drops back, gets the pass out, and they get him at about the 39-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
And it's caught.
That play is good.
Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Sets up the play action. Bad luck as he drops
Once again for
The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Yourself a brand new DVD player.
Tomlinson goes in motion. Rivers will look to pass. Moves to his right. And he just throws this one out of bounds.
His pass ball incomplete. Third down.
Rivers is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Let's go! Block, now, Philly! Come on, guys!
Back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 27. And they'll try to speed things up a bit. This is their last chance. They need a big play here. Rivers calls an audible.
Luke 45. Jam free.
Watch the ball.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Completed. He's brought down at the 25. They'll take over at the 25. First down, 10 to go. Manning is under center. Single backfield this time.
20. 20. Right. Toby 32. Toby 13. Come on now. Go. Left.
Throws it out. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Gain of 10.
I think they're going to have to bring out another bottle of oxygen for the wide receivers today. They've been running all over the place, and this quarterback is starting to feel it. It is a hot connection between he and the receivers today.
Go. Here we go. Let's keep him down. Come on.
Goes through his read. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. That is a big-time pass.
Yeah, especially considering that they have the lead, and now they really have the clock and the scoreboard on their side.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he'll just kneel it here. Second down and a long 12. Ball on their own 39. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. Changing the play. San Diego takes a timeout, and that was their last timeout. That brings up 3rd and 13. Ball on their own 38. They'll bring in the dime looking for the pass. Manning changes the play at the line. 4th down. The Colts lining up to punt. Sproles back deep to return. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Colts 27, the Chargers 20.